Mama Girl, listen, let me pop on here real quick to say, hey, welcome to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you don't know who I am by now, my name is Jamie, and this is my channel, Prep and Land, where we talk about all things travel from prep to land. Listen, I thank you for joining me today. And this is my first ever podcast. So listen, grab your water, grab your tea, grab your popcorn, grab whatever you want to grab and come on in here and let's have this conversation. Let us talk about what I do. Let us talk about this passion that I have for travel and families traveling together to make these wonderful memories and have these amazing adventures, all the things. So go ahead and do all these things and come back and let us have this conversation.
So listen everyone, this is Sara Abrams. I am a digital marketer helping other entrepreneurs in the digital space. And I'm beginning, and this will be the first of a series of interviews with entrepreneurs. And they're from all kinds of different industries, and we're going to dig deep into their career choices and get to know them and get to know all the exciting elements in their life. So today, we have the pleasure of speaking with Jamie Barber. She is the founder of Prep and Land, and that's a travel company that makes it easier for single moms and families to plan unforgettable trips. Jamie, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
This is so fun. So this is our first time doing this, and we're hoping that there'll be many, many more to come.
Absolutely.
So let me start with your tagline. Hey, Momma Girl.
Yes, Momma Girl.
Momma Girl. It's so genuine, it's so warm, it's so inviting. Where did that come from? Tell us about it.
Well, I wanted them to be my people. All the mama girls in my community. They're my people. They're my friends. They're who I talk to, who I encourage, all the things, right? So Mama Girl is the name that I gave them.
Okay. And then why travel? How did that come about?
Well, I've always loved to travel. I've loved to travel. And I know for me, when I became a mother, travel seemed like something that was no longer possible for me. But I learned that it is possible, and that's why I chose it, to help other mama girls who have that same issue.
And I think, we work so hard, to be able to get that passport and, get on a plane and go out and see other people and how they live. It's only going to enhance our lives and make us better people.
Absolutely.
We get out of that bubble. We're all in bubbles. So listen, I do understand you're a single mom, but do you and your daughter get to travel together?
We do. So my goal for us every year is to be able to travel at least twice a year. So successfully, we've done that. We've done that for the past few years. So yeah, we do travel.
And we say travel, is it to go see family or is it to go have adventures?
Both. So we do go. I know our latest trip that we've done with just us was when we went to Atlanta. We went to Atlanta and we had some fun things.
Stomping the ground.
We went to the medieval, what is it? Medieval
Renaissance? What, the Renaissance Fair or no?
No, not the Renaissance Fair. Just the medieval times where you go in and you get to eat like a knight. Yes, we did that. And we also went to go see Martin Luther King, the memorial there. So yeah.
Isn't that like you stand there and you're standing right in front of his house?
Yeah.
And it just washes over you. And then you walk down the street and is it called the Ebenezer Church? It's where Martin Luther King preached, his father preached, and Raphael Warnock, our senator, he is also the one of the pastors there. Let's dig into the creation of a travel, is it called an agency? I mean, not in in the olden days, that's what I used to call it. Is this a little bit different? What are we looking at?
Well, I am a travel agent. I am an IntelliTravel independent travel agent. And so, yes, This is my business. This is my agency, if you will.
So, what are some of the biggest challenges that a mom and kids would have?
Well, single moms, they have budget restrictions, and then you also want to be able to have activities that are age appropriate that everybody can enjoy. And then you also want some personal time too, right? So those are some of the main things that single moms or moms in general deal with. And so being able to find accommodations that cater to the children and that cater to the parents, that allow you to have moments together and moments away, is all very important.
So here's the important definition. Yes, you are a travel agent, but you're a planner. You're an organizer. So you're not just getting someone their plane tickets. You are planning for them. Correct? Like a
Correct.
whole travel experience.
Create their whole authentic experience for the entire family for their trip. Yes.
Okay. And then, what are some of the popular packages that you've found people really excited about?
Really popular right now, I would say, are definitely cruises. Cruises are like a big thing, right? Because you have all the food, you have your accommodations, and you have activities all in one. And then you have the excursions that you can do with your family. So cruises are very popular. Also, just all-inclusive vacations as well. So if it's to Jamaica or to Costa Mujeres, wherever it is, all inclusive.
I think I heard of that one. Is that a newer destination?
It's in the Caribbean.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the all inclusive. But also, one of the things about a cruise is a lot of times they have activities for the children where you can drop them off and you can go, get a glass of wine.
They do. They have kids clubs. They do. They have kids clubs. They have adults only areas. They have a lot to offer for the family. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Tell me about family reunions, because I know that's got a special spot in your heart.
It does. Well, groups in general have a special spot in my heart. I love bringing people together. That's one of my things. I love doing that. But yes, so family reunions, I treat them the same way I treat a family cruise, right? I'm making sure that everybody has something to do together, and also providing things for people to do on their own with their own families, just so that everybody has a nice, enjoyable time.
But that's a lot of planning. Like, how do you have like one person who's your point of contact? You have to I'm not trying to put the words in your mouth, but there must have to be like an interview process, and then you could be 50 people, 100 people.
Absolutely. So we take care of all the things, right? So there is usually somebody, a central person that I talk to.
Okay.
I'm able to provide options for them to choose from, for them to bring before their family and say, hey, this is what the travel agent has come up with. What do we like? What don't we like? And then being able to tweak things. As far as special accommodations, there are a lot of partners that I work with that accommodate special needs requests. So if there are dietary restrictions or if there are physical impairments that need to be considered, we can do that with the partners that I work with to make sure that everybody has an enjoyable experience.
How much time, ideally, in an ideal world, would you need to plan a family reunion?
Ideally, as much time as possible.
Okay.
But at least I would give me at least 2 months, to be able to plan a nice trip for you and your family.
That's awesome. Yeah. So if you are planning with a single mom, traveling with some children, what would be your top 3 tips and suggestions for, a successful trip?
Yes. So my top 3, the first one would be use me. My job is to make your life easy. It's a pay and go type of deal, right? I want to make sure that all of the things are planned out for you, planned out the way you want them, so that everybody can have an enjoyable experience, including you. I would also suggest that you pack smartly, you plan, and pack smart, right? We want to make sure that we have all the travel documentations. And also, the third thing that I would think you would want to do is make sure that you are being safe and convenient. Make sure the safety and convenience are your priority, right? Making sure that you have everything lined up, whether it be if you're flying in an airplane, making sure you have pickup, whether you're using an Uber or you're renting a car, making sure that everything is lined up and ready to go for you before you leave. So you're not looking like like a tourist, right? So you're looking like you're meant to be there and not necessarily somebody that's easy prey.
Yeah, yeah. And then speaking of cost, when you and I spoke a different time, your cost is kind of rolled into the overall cost. Could you kind of explain that?
Absolutely. So the way I like to explain it is I'm free. There
Okay.
there are already commissions booked into each and every travel experience that you have, right? And so I get paid off of those commissions that are already included in that trip price. So you're not paying anything extra by using me.
I don't think people know that. So that's a really, really important point. I skipped over something. We were going to talk about your most popular travel packages or services and what kind of experiences can families expect? The most popular.
Like I said before, the most popular are definitely the cruises and the all-inclusives. Yes. Those are the most popular. But what families can expect, I will say, what families can expect is authenticity, right? Because the goal is not to have a trip that everybody else has, right? You want to make sure that your trip is special to you and your family to help you create memories for you to share with all your family, all your friends, all the people for generations to come, right? So authenticity is definitely something that you will get with me. And also simplicity, because you won't have to worry about all the details. I'm the details. I bring the details to you and say, hey, this is what we need to make sure we have. And then you go and you have a great time. It's no stress. It's a stress-free experience that is catered specifically for you and your family.
That's okay. You got me. I've never been on a cruise.
Oh, we must get you on one.
So I have this like further down in the questions, but I'm just going to ask you right now.
Okay.
As a sexy, senior, single citizen,
Other things.
what should I go on? And I do like jazz, so I don't know. What do you think?
Okay, so I was thinking about that. There are a lot of opportunities for senior citizens. I called it the triple S, the sexy senior citizens. Yes, the triple S experience. Listen, there are tours you can do, whether it be in Scotland or Ireland, that have all these different authentic things that you could do. There's also different cruise ships that cater to seniors and making sure that they have a nice, enjoyable experience. And river cruises. I think river cruises are amazing. They're a nice, laid-back experience. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's not, so to me, ocean cruises are like, I call them pop-up experiences. You come in, you come out, pop, 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 pop. River cruises are actually like more of a touring, more of an educational type of experience. So not only do you get the cruising experience, but you also get to explore the land excursions. It's grander, in my opinion, as far as immersing yourself into the culture and the history of the place that you're touring. So yes. If I recommend anything, I recommend a river cruise. Yes.
Like a castle cruise in Europe down the Rhine or something, right?
Yes.
That would be really fun. That'd be good. Okay, so it's so interesting because I know your love is families, bringing families together, but I'm single.
Yes.
So I'm glad that that you would be open to helping me too.
Absolutely.
Well, I need a vacation, I'll tell you. So, what would be one of the common travel mistakes families make, and then how could they avoid it? Is there something that sticks out?
Yeah, and one of the main things, because I I'm guilty of it. I really am. It's overpacking. Overpacking is a very common travel mistake that families are making and it's pricey too, especially if you're going on like an airplane or something. If you overpack, if the weight is too much, you're paying more for your bag to go on that plane. So making sure you are packing smartly, making sure that you're planning your packing, doing your checklist. And I understand we're packing for the unknown, but we don't have to pack everything in our closet. We don't have to pack everything in our closet for the unknown, right? So just packing maybe an umbrella just in case it rains or something like that. Not the whole rain coat and all the things. No.
Yeah. Well, my mom has traveled a lot in her life, and when she taught me a trick where instead of folding clothes, she rolls them up, and it just kind of fits in the suitcase a lot better. And I've been doing that. I actually do that in my drawers now. Everything's like rolled up.
I will suggest packing cubes are a good thing to use too. Yes.
Oh.
Those are actually good as far as making sure that you're staying organized and keeping everything nice and space friendly in your suitcase as well.
Oh, lady. Okay, so I know everybody's going to want to check out your services, and of course we'll put it down in the description, but give us some information on how to contact you and your website, and of course we'll put our YouTube channels, well, obviously this is my YouTube channel, but we'll put yours down here also.
Absolutely. So you can contact me by going to my website, www.prepandland.com. All there will be the podcast, will be all of my YouTube.
Oh my gosh. And you're so good about doing podcasts. You do at least one a week, right?
I do.
Yeah.
Yes. So all the information, all of the tips that I have to offer you, all of the trips that I have to offer you, and if you want to plan your own trip, you can do that on my website as well. And then you can, like I said, you can reach out to me at my website, go to the contact section, and then you can type a quick little message and you get in contact with me and we can start planning this trip.
And I will reveal a surprise about Jamie. Every time you see her, she's going to have a different pair of glasses on.
Yes.
So every week you tune in, it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful surprise. What else? Okay. Well, do you want to add anything? Have I forgotten anything? Is there anything you'd like to share?
No, I think we've covered it. I will say though, I know I like to end this. The way I like to end things is just, I want you to choose whether you plan your own trip, whether you have me plan it, just choose to make life an experience and experience the life that you choose. I don't want you to just exist. I want you to live. Life is too short to be sitting here existing. It's too short.
I also agree with you. All right. So, Jamie, thank you so much. This has been so interesting. I appreciate you sharing your expertise and passion for travel. So, everybody, make sure you go to www.prep, P-R-E-P-A-N-D, and land.com, and you will find my friend Jamie, and she has so much travel inspiration. And I'm just about myself. If you're interested in starting a digital marketing business, go to my website, which is www.money-funnel.com. Sign up for my free financial blueprint.
That's it. That's all, Mama Girl. Listen, if you made it to this point, I thank you. I thank you for watching this. I hope it has inspired you to take charge of your trips and make it an adventure for your whole family to enjoy. Listen, you can always reach out to me by going to my website, www.prepandland.com. There you'll be able to plan your own trip, or I can help you plan a trip. You can look at all the deals, all the things happening here at Prep and Land. As always, Mama Girl, I want you to choose to make life an experience and experience the life that you choose. Don't just exist. Live. Until next time, Mama Girl. Peace.